We bring a mix of disciplines, and that is actually usually a little bit hard to create in organizations unless they hire a large variety of people for each project.
Welcome to Stuck in Design, where our founders share candid conversations about design, creativity, and business. Let's begin.
If I were a client, how does a design consultancy actually add value to my project?
You're asking me to pitch the company.
In the least sales pitchy way as possible.
Depends a lot on the client type, but basically we bring a level of creativity and imagination to the projects that the businesses are doing. That helps them to be much more competitive. And this creativity is particularly in the area where we think a little bit broader usually. So there is a certain type of unexpected inputs and perspectives that we will bring to every challenge. On the other hand, the other aspect of the creativity is where we bring a mix of disciplines so that your solutions are informed by and sometimes falling between disciplines. And that is actually usually a little bit hard to create in organizations unless they hire a large variety of people for each project. So yeah, that's the edge that we bring for the clients. Of course, that is covered with a layer of orientation towards what is desirable for human beings. And that doesn't just cover aesthetics, but it covers how your product or your service or your space can be received and appreciated by people and favored. At the same time, that naturally covers also aesthetics, right? So that is the orientation by which that creativity is channeled. And then I would say the third thing that collaborators with us would gain is that we do things in a rather sensible manner, meaning that we don't just create blue sky things, but because of our familiarity with making things happen from a tech perspective, from a production perspective, you get actually business intervention, innovations that can be implemented and that makes a difference to the business. Yeah.
With a whole multitude of design consultancies, right? I don't know. Do you think that there are specific qualities that I as a client should be looking out for to discern which consultancy would be better able to meet my needs?
The clients that like us more are usually the ones who like to have more change, right? They are a bit more willing to question the possibilities, and they want something quite unexpected or imaginative. Those are the clients that prefer us more. The clients that don't quite like us are the ones who want us to do things their way, and then we refuse to do things their way. So and I would say there are agencies who are maybe better at that. They really follow closely to what the client wants, and in that kind of situation, the client would be somewhat setting the creative direction. But with Stuck, you might find that we shake the boat quite a bit.
Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next week to get stuck in design.